Ladies and gentlemen, I greet you, all of you at home. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Nondumiso Ndebele and you are watching As It Is. So today we are going on the relationships direction. We are asking, is communication with your ex disrespectful to your current lover? Joined by us in studio, we have Kokejo Baloyi, public relations practitioner. And lastly, we also have Baseka, a special educator at UJ. So, people, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Guys?
We are well, thanks. How are you?
I am so great. So today we are asking, is communication with your ex disrespectful to your lover? What do you guys think? Let me start with you, Basek.
How? Why with me first? Ladies first, Pearl.
No, as long as you guys, you're the ones who actually feel offended most of the time based on what I know and my experiences.
Well, yes, for me, communication with your ex, it's being disrespectful to your current partner. Simply because, I mean, let's start here. Why are you still communicating with your partner if it's an ex? To me, it doesn't make sense. What do you want from her? Because Akira, you said you are ending things. So why keep the communication?
Okay, all right. So like there's a follow-up question I'd like to briefly touch, but think of
okay.
What do you think?
Okay, for me, it depends on the okay, it's okay to talk to an ex because I feel like we learn certain things from people. There are, and you know, knowing someone, right? If Pasika is my ex, there are certain aspects of which I would like his opinion on. Not that he matters, but like there's certain things in life which he can give a better opinion or a better advice. And then yet again, it's also bad. I mean, like it's gonna bring insecurities in the relationship.
Definitely.
So,
all right. Okay, so wait. I like how you said that. Why you still talking to him? What makes you say that? Why shouldn't I actually talk with my ex?
You are an ex. Exes are meant to be left. So this is
the past.
Yes, in the past.
Their time has expired.
Yes, it has expired.
But then listen, don't you think it perhaps also goes back to how you guys ended the relationship? And what they actually contributed to your relationship. I don't know. What do you think?
Okay. Before I answer your question, I would like to touch on something which Kokeso said.
All right.
She mentioned that it's good to keep communication with your ex, but at the same time it's bad. Now let's start with the good part. Okay. You said me and you are exes, okay? Right. It's an example. Me and you are exes. So don't you think that it doesn't matter how we broke up, but me and you were together, so I know which buttons to push so that I can get whatever that it is I want. You asking me for opinions with your current relationship, don't you think I can either mess it up or...
Oh no. Me saying I'm asking you for opinions or advices is not about my relationship. I would never... It's more like belittling my boyfriend if I come to you and I ask you something about our relationship.
Because I think I understand why he says it's disrespectful, because men's egos are easily bruised. Yes. And probably you feel like your dignity will be downgraded. And he'll probably ask himself, is this guy even doing his job correctly? Why would she still be talking to me if, you know?
But that, like I'm saying, it's not going to be about it's not going to be based on my current relationship that I'm having with someone else. It could be an advice coming to academics or life in general, but not a relationship. Because then, if my boyfriend is to find out that I'm getting relationship advices from you, like, then someone be with him.
Maragoki, don't you think, yes, you are keeping communication with your boyfriend. Like, you will be asking simple questions. How is life? Why does it matter? Let's start there. Okay. Anyway, it's fine. You'll be asking, how is life? How are you? Blah, blah, blah. All those questions. But at the end of the day, don't you think me as an ex, I will start asking, Para, you know I miss you. Do you see now we are...
Because I feel like at some point, you know, he'll slide in back and be like, I still love you, you know. I still miss you, you know. We should catch up for coffee. And, you know, coffee. A lot of things can, you know,
I feel
lead
to
because of coffee.
To avoid such things, I always pop up my boyfriend's name. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Should I bring him along?
I
do that. I do that. Just so you know, I have him. I haven't.
And-
So what do you want? Why do you want? And I actually ask, why do you want us to have coffee?
And then, okay,
You need to catch up.
And sometimes I
And you
even
know
ask.
how these guys they say all of
Sometimes I
this
even
stuff?
ask, like, we never had those when we were in a relationship. Why now?
Oh.
now,
Oh.
Why now? I mean, me talking to you does not make it, does not say mean or like I'm giving you the advantage to do it. You know what? It was your loss.
Mm.
Whatever you
And you
couldn't
basically
do,
want to
and now
highlight
you
that.
feel like you can do. It was your loss. I'm getting better.
You know,
but, okay.
all right. Personally, I don't see a problem for us girls to communicate with exes. Personally speaking, I actually love to, because I want you to see that, babes, I'm doing better without you.
I
Look
also
at me,
like
I'm
that.
flourishing. I'll make sure that I even unblock you in my statuses, see my my pictures, see that I'm actually progressing in life. I want you to know that with or without you, I'm actually gonna make it in life.
Exactly.
So you see-
that just because you're out of my life does not mean I cannot maintain myself.
You know,
Does not mean I cannot get someone who can maintain me or anything like that. It really doesn't matter.
So, but,
Say me.
here's the thing.
And I actually don't mind. You know, I actually don't mind. I always like to see people flourish. I always like to see people develop. Whether you're an ex or you're a friend or I don't mind. I want people to succeed in life. I feel like that's why I'm saying it's a good thing. It's
Why
not
are you
a
nodding
it's
your
not
head?
a-
Are you not agree with this?
I think it doesn't.
I
I don't
don't,
have a problem. It doesn't really matter. As long as
No,
our
clearly-
communication is not based on getting back together.
with
I'm
me,
not doing
All
that.
right, what do you think?
with me, I have that problem. Why? I got you said it's fine. Me and you, we should go our separate ways. So why do you want to come back and communicate? Why do you still texting me, asking me how I am? Why does it matter?
Okay, let's
Firstly, you are being disrespectful to me and my current girlfriend. You are
Okay,
being
then.
disrespectful. In what way? What is it that me and you, as my ex, are we talking about that I cannot talk to with my girlfriend? You see? Yes. Yes.
All right, okay,
How?
I want to hear.
This thing mostly comes from you guys. Ex communication thing.
It's,
It mostly
it's always
comes
the
from
guy
you guys.
who initiates it. Because
So
can I
what do
tell
you
something?
mean you don't agree with it? Elaborate. What do you mean?
But second, let me
Because
tell you something. You see,
it
when
is
a woman
always
is done, the
from
minute
there.
that you're leaving. And it's always the guy, just like she's saying, that actually
Always.
is like, hi, mang, can you please unblock me? There's something I want to talk. It's always that you
know?
guys, that
You know?
initiate this whole thing.
you know, it's always the guys
You
who
see-
do
And you
that.
guys, to be
And
honest.
if maybe I don't like blocking people. I'm like, I want you to see that I am making it in life. I want you to see that I'm happy. Yes, it hurt for a while, but I'm happy now. I want
But-
you to see that. And then he's gonna come and be like, you still look pretty. I'm like, what do you expect? For me to look, what do you expect?
But you see what you guys are doing now. You are painting all of us with the same brush.
Okay, no.
That it's mostly
but
guys. What do you mean it's mostly?
But
I get
the
me.
majority-
Most,
is
yeah, like
guys.
most of the time. Most
The
of the
majority is guys.
So you've never seen girls who start the conversations.
They are.
time. Hence, we use the
I'm-
term majority.
Exactly.
Guys,
It is only a few girls. Girls have this mentality of, you broke up with me, I'm not going there. Like, and you know, girls always
I
have
live for
another
that.
thing is, I broke up, fine. When girls break up with someone, they know who they're going to, right? They can never come back.
okay. Can I be the guy that we are painted with the same brush? Yeah.
Okay.
Now, agere me and you are exes, ne? And then you have your new person. Let's say I don't have a person, ne? Let's make things a bit interesting. I don't have a person, so I will text you hi. Then you see my text, you smile or you get angry. Yes. You text back hi with the dry hi with no emoji and
What do
nothing.
you
What do
expect?
you
Flowers.
So what do I do? Because me knowing you, I know which buttons to press.
You see,
I will
this is why, guys, sometimes you must block these exes because they know
You
which
see-
buttons to press, and especially if he knows so well that you have a soft spot for him.
You know?
Okay, anyway,
It's-
continue.
it's
I want to
really,
hear this.
So me doing that, Anger, you will like you said that if I invite you for coffee, you will do what? You will mention your boyfriend. I'll say it's fine. Bring your boyfriend along. and then let's all have a cup of
Oh,
tea
really?
and celebrate.
Really?
No,
Yes.
that's not happening.
In
So
I
I
feel like
know.
that happens in
I-
concept.
never
I know.
That happens in concept.
In concept,
And
it happens.
especially with white people. I'm not racist, guys, by the way, but there's some things that I'm sorry.
No, guys. Here's the thing. Here's the
White
thing.
people can just be, I don't know, white people have
Guys,
this,
No, let's
understanding.
let's let them be.
you know what?
Now, be
Like,
it
our director just said, this country has a lot of violence. Black people will never do that, because the moment we are together now,
Yeah.
I'm your ex.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, Basika, why is she here?
I'm
She's
your
your
happiness.
ex.
It's like
Why? We're gonna start fighting. If you're gonna say something, I'm gonna disagree with it. Or maybe you order something and she likes it. Once you guys order the same thing, I'm like, oh, she wants you back.
Yes.
We always have this idea in our mind that, we're always so negative. We're always so negative.
but anyway,
you
like
tat
we
you
just
you went where I wanted you to go. You said it will never happen. I know it will never. You will never bring your boyfriend alone. You will come alone.
Okay. What
And when you come, I will
Yes,
try you
yes.
by the
Try
way.
me.
Yes,
You will
but,
come. You will come alone, eh? And then when you come alone, this is what I will do. I know, Hori. If I look at you in a certain way, this is how you react. I will start with the basic things to see if I know things changes. That's why I'm saying I will start with the basic things just to test the waters. If I put in my toe, is it still the same, or if
manipulated.
yes.
Look, he's
Yes.
admitting
So
it.
that's why I'm against. That's why I'm against communication with exes. You are an ex.
Period.
Stay away from me. Don't come back into my life because you left
Okay.
in the first place, Anger. I
not
know
a
the
long time ago, I
Mhm.
just got an advice that if your ex calls you or they try to text you, text them back and still rub on the fact that we broke up. Because if you don't communicate with them, that is why another thing why I said it's okay. If you don't communicate with them, they have this mentality that they have power over you. They can still come back and be like, hey, how are you? Let's work things out. But once you rub it in that, you know what, we broke up, and we broke up because of this and this and this, and I cannot do that. I do not
But then
want that. I do not
sounds as if
tolerate
he petty.
that.
That sounds as if he's still broken, as if yes, he has that power. You shattered really. You've never been so traumatized. You don't want to seem weak.
You don't want to, but they do. There are guys who do that actually. You break up with them like that. No, let's work it out. You work it out. It only works out for a moment. Then it goes back to the same attitude and the same context it was. You feel like, you know what, it's draining my energy. I'm moving away. And the fact that he did it once and said, let's talk about it, and then he comes back again and be like, let's talk about it. Then you leave. He always has this mentality of, no, I can always go back to Nondumis and be like, let's talk about it. He feels like he has this power over you. The moment you don't communicate with them, he feels like they feel like they have a power over you. So it's best to say, hey, how are you? Fine, I'm good. But let's not. I remember telling a guy one day, I'm like, I'm not baby, I'm coquette.
Oh.
He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, thanks. He's like, you look very pretty, baby. On my status, you know WhatsApp statuses, I was like, thank you, but I'm not baby, I'm coquette. Let's keep it that way. Let's be realistic right now.
Professional, if I can put it that way.
I'm
alright?
not.
You said that when you don't communicate with your ex, they feel that they still have power over you. However, when you communicate with them, then that's when you show them that I've moved on. I did 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now look at this. This is how I see it. The minute you start communicating with me as your ex, it means there's trouble in paradise wherever you are. Why?
You see, there's
Because
some people who have this mentality, and this is why I
Wow.
would literally think that, because you see, even now, like now
Wow.
you're thinking, you know, I have this, you know, like what?
but guys, to
I
me,
still know don't do me, so I know when she does this is what it means.
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Let's take it to another level. Let's say you've been in an abusive relationship. Now, in abuse comes in many forms. It could be emotional. It doesn't have to be only physical.
Yeah.
You come in, you are from a abusive relationship, and then let's say I was that guy, the abuse. Now me and you are exes now. After 2 weeks, I'm like, baby, askis, let's work it out, blah blah blah. You see, for the mere fact that you are keeping communication with your ex, it's being disrespectful to the new person, to the current, to the main, because I mean, you've been hating me, Kokedzo.
Such context,
You've been hating me. Now, why would I want to be in contact with you again? Why?
Exactly. Once you know what?
See, she's agreeing.
No, I agreed on both. But I agreed on both. It's good. It's bad. With what he's saying, if I always tell my mom, I always tell my friends, if ever I get a boyfriend, and for a minute he thinks of raising his hand on me, I'm walking away.
Simple.
It's bad. If we are at your place, take my things, I leave. If I'm in my place, you leave. And that's the end of it. The moment I leave, I feel like this should happen when I like have my own car. The moment I walk away, I go to the police station, I get a restriction order on you. I do not want somebody who's going to raise a hand on me. I mean, my own father have never laid a hand on
so
me.
who are
you to come and do that?
So would you keep communication with such a guy?
No, I wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. From that moment on, it's over. A restriction order is up against you. Delete your numbers if needs be. Maybe I may not delete your numbers. You can also tell abuse from text. So maybe I may not delete that and leave it like that for a while until it gets to an extent where I need to take serious measures against it. But it's also okay. Like, I feel like it's okay to talk to them. I don't mind talking to an ex as long as you know where you stand. You are an ex now. We cannot get back together and do what we used to do because that's basically cheating. Like, I remember a friend of mine saying, cheating is what you cannot. It's what you can do. Like, if you can hug me in a certain way that you can't hug me when your girlfriend is there, that is cheating. So me talking to my ex is also cheating. What you cannot do when your ex is there.
Think about it, guys. I personally wouldn't appreciate it. I'm sorry.
You see,
even if like my boyfriend or whatever the case is communicating with their exes, I wouldn't appreciate it. And the fact that I feel like personally men are weak compared to us. I personally feel like that. For me, like right now I'll sound sexist. I feel like for me as a female it's okay, but for you as a guy it's not, because you are weak. I am quite strong, I'm that type of person. If I say I'm done. What else if you see like the booty's growing, you like, Eba, now let me go back, this is what I'm missing, or let me just go
and
quickly
it's so
some
bad.
of that bag.
It's so bad because girls always have that mentality of, we broke up, especially if you're the one who said let's break up, I'm gonna make you sure that you feel your absence in my life.
That time anginandaba. Me,
Translation,
I do not care. I do not care. That's why when we break up, it's that thing, Koki, me and you, we had a nice time. Nice knowing you. All the best.
No WhatsApp.
No WhatsApp.
Facebook, no phone call.
So you're
So-
really gonna unfollow the person on Instagram,
You know-
go unfriend them on Facebook, and do all of these.
So much
That's-
admin for one
But
individual.
it's 1 second, one admin.
Very close, it's very just-
WhatsApp is delete
Yeah,
your
I
numbers and we are
understand.
done.
But on all other social media platforms, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna cut all communication, because like sometimes even like my current lover, whatever, will like be going through my Instagram and then my ex pops up and then there'll be that moment of silence between you guys and you look at each other and it's just like, after that there's tension you can feel. I don't know about you.
I actually
Doesn't
make
that happen?
fun. I actually
The ex, like the picture pops up.
I actually make fun of
With
people.
I once was in a situation like that where Facebook. That's why I deleted my Facebook.
Really? Is it that bad? What you said?
So with Facebook, ne?
Yes.
You know when it's your first year go varsity, and then you find this girl, and then all of a sudden things are going so well. You
And
post,
then
Yes, the honeymoon phase. You post
every day.
everything.
So you
yes.
post your girlfriend.
I have.
So now it happened that me and the girlfriend, we went separate ways. By the way, there's no communication again. Yes. So
You're an activist. You're living up
Yes.
to your words.
we broke up, and then with the current girlfriend, we were going through my Facebook, and then the pictures started popping in. Oh, Facebook has this thing, notification. Remember, on this
3
day.
years ago,
Memo.
when you
Yes.
like, and you just like,
And then you're like,
finally.
and then she's looking at you right there on the spot. So you see, such
I'd also
things.
give you that look. I'd also give you.
'Cause we don't know how-
That same thing when like your man starts laughing on the phone or like starts to like smile. I'm just like, why are you
Why are
smiling?
you smiling?
Because
I'm here.
your happiness is
It's here and
This
you're
is
smiling.
What's making you happy then?
Exactly. You're smiling and I'm here.
So we are going back to that point. Communication, it's a no with an X.
It depends on
I feel like
Mm-mm.
you
Once you say once you
like
once
what?
once you are saying
with the
it
social media
depends.
thing. With the social media thing, it's not a bad thing to post, right? But then I feel like you need to know the person.
You have to be really
Know
sure.
them.
Guys, till today,
Know
by the
them.
way, I've never posted a guy on my social
No,
media
I
platforms.
have-
I'm
I
serious.
have, I won't
I'll
lie.
never. The only time I'll do that is when there's a lobo. Like, I know now this direction.
You know-
I know the security.
You know-
'Cause, like, anything right now can happen, and then it'll put us into awkward situations like this. Not sure if whether I'm allowed to communicate with you for whatever reason it may be. Like,
Honestly, I won't lie. I have, and it was after a whole 2 years. A whole 2 years. I did. But then, now I don't feel bad that maybe I posted. Yes, I'm going to delete the picture. Yes.
but here's the thing: we, as your followers or friends,
We
you
So-
posted, and you go back in your timeline and you know, they probably broke up because you know there are no pictures now.
see that's why
It takes time. Like you don't. People just go about posting each other after a month of dating. Like, are you sure?
So like,
so with me
so like since we're on that like topic right now, do you think when is the appropriate time to actually post somebody?
I don't think it's okay to post somebody. You can just post hints that hey, I'm in a relationship, but a full body picture of the person when it's just being a
okay,
few months
let's
of
say
knowing
let's say I'm that jealous type.
you
just-
wanna be posted.
I will ask you, Mara, how Gogi? We've
I
been
feel like WhatsApp is okay.
But
WhatsApp
you guys-
is okay to
WhatsApp
post.
has like family members. I'm sorry, it's a lot of work. But anyway, right now we're gonna take a break, and then afterwards we'll be talking about insecurities in relationship. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. I did say that after the break we would talk or touch on insecurities. So, don't you think that you saying no to communication with an ex screams off that you have insecurities and that perhaps you don't trust yourself as my man? Because I'm sorry, that's what I was thinking. I was like, clearly you don't know your game. You don't know what you actually doing here.
Clearly.
So like let's unpack that.
now when I'm saying no to communication, it's not about insecurities, but it's about respecting the next person. In relationships, firstly there needs to be respect. After respect, there needs to be trust, and then we can move on in that manner again. But
I like he said that trust. That shows that you also don't trust me.
Yes.
But at least
know-
I was open earlier, and I was like, I don't trust you. I trust myself to not to do weird things.
It also
or
goes
fall.
back to the thing of I know the spots to hit. It also goes back to that. I know the
So-
spots to target. So obviously you don't trust yourself. I don't.
You
Maybe
don't
I may
trust
trust
yourself.
myself that
And you
if
don't trust
he
this
approaches-
relationship also.
Exactly.
I trust myself, and I respect you as my girlfriend to a point where I don't want to talk to you, Kogetso, because I know if
Another thing is,
I were to
feel like
talk to Kogetso,
sometimes it's a sign of it's a red flag, if I can put it that way, because it always starts like this. The person will be like, I don't want you to be communicating with your ex, and then next thing you know, I don't want you to be communicating with your friends, and then next thing you know, he starts to unveil his true colors. He's beating you up, and now you've locked all of your friends away, like you haven't.
You can't even talk to
and it's
anyone.
hard to even ask for help.
And like I said,
so sorry,
it
but
is
then-
only a matter
Yeah, guys,
of getting
you've been around,
advices. Life general advices. It doesn't really matter.
But guys, are you saying to me right now indirectly, Hori, you are
Like this is gonna be nice.
no,
Yeah.
indirectly you are saying to me that you don't learn from your
You
your exes. So so if you do, why do you want to go back and have communications and all of those things again with that person? Because I mean, I've learned that, okay, Ndumiso, when she's angry, this is how she behaves. When she's lying, she will smile like this. When she's been cheating, will be eating this and this and this and that. So don't you think, if Koki does the same things, you'll be like 1 and 1, it's 2, not 11? Wouldn't you join the dots together? And
You've got issues.
you guys, you have issues, because I mean that's why I'm saying, Hore, keeping communications with your ex, it's not safe.
Just don't do
Okay,
it.
you know,
Just-
you know what?
Yeah.
As individuals, we have a list of ideal people, right?
Definitely.
So with your ex, you might have thought maybe, okay, he's my ideal person and whatnot. Then he does whatever that he does, or she does whatever this to fuck up the relationship, to mess it up. Sorry for vulgar. But at the end of the day, you know there are certain aspects, not even aspects, there are certain things that they would like, how do I say it? Give it to you better. When you want an advice in terms of, I got this. I had this interview and I don't know what to say. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And when your boyfriend that time, he's not even in the same category, corporate category, and maybe you guys relate into media, both of you guys, and you be like, okay, who am I gonna get an advice from? Who am I gonna get an advice from? Then you realize, actually, he can give me a better advice.
Okay.
It's not a matter that we are going to talk about me and you getting together.
Remember me, I'm Paseka.
And obviously, I'm gonna talk to you, Paseka, and be like, Paseka, I have this, and I actually feel like this person can give me a better advice. So I'm going to talk to him.
Remember,
I let you
just
know.
quick question: have you guys watched Why Did I Marry?
Why Did I Get
Why
Married?
did
Yes.
Why Did I Get Married?
Mhm.
I
The
don't know if
second
you
one.
remember a certain scene whereby one of the ladies, her man got retrenched or whatsoever, and
Why
it so
did I get
happened that her
married too?
ex, had some HR connections, and his man was jobless, and thanks to the ex, he got a job. Now you
Not
can
that-
feed me.
Exactly.
What then?
It's not even a matter
It's not
of. We are going back together. No,
Exactly.
I
I'm
like
doing
I like
our
what you are
whole
saying.
relationship
A movie. Everything was, you had a script, you had whatever. Now let's come back to reality.
I'm so
Happens
sorry,
in
but
real
like in real
life.
life, let's say there's nothing
It's
in
something
the
that
cupboard.
happens in
There's
real
nothing in
life.
the cupboard, and I'm also, like I'm working your part time or whatever, and like the
'Cause
money
we
is
have a
not
child.
enough. And I know Mang can actually, put you in like in a working space or what then. So what are we gonna be eating? Your pride, your ego. What then?
What?
What?
And
Now-
it cannot
And
cannot
by
be
the
an
way,
ex.
why did I
It
get
can be a
married? It
friend.
talks about reality.
Reality.
I personally
It does.
think like that. Okay. Anyway.
It is
I should
something
watch
that
the
happens
movie.
in real life.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a movie. It's
That
something
was not
happens
real
in
life,
real
guys. You
life.
all know that Tyler Perry is good at what he does. He
Guys,
speaks life.
most of the things, the only thing that I'd be like, you watch a lot of movies. It's action movies.
Okay, but anyway, let us.
I'm
move
like,
on to-
you watch a lot of movies. But
Yeah.
with Why Did I Get Married? It's something that happens on a daily basis. It's more like our national soapies
Now, guys-
generations. It's something that happens on a daily basis. Family crisis, relationship,
True.
whatever. It's something that happens.
Okay, now let's come back to reality. You mentioned that let's say your boyfriend, or you have an interview. Me and you were dating, ne? Put it in simple terms. Me and you were dating, and then
We're exes now.
now we are exes.
Mm-hmm.
We are still exes.
Okay.
Now you, with your current boyfriend, he's not into media like me and you are. So you would want to ask advice from me. remember, there's this thing which made me and you separate. We don't know whether it was a good separation or a bad separation. Ne? But you are coming back to who? To me, to ask for advice.
And
Now, with you asking advice from me, I've the power to do whatever I want. One, I can tell you all the good things that you need in order for you to progress, or I can choose to be a devil and be like,
but
Angek.
okay, let me be realistic.
I'm being
okay?
I'm being
I
realistic.
understand.
People are like that.
Obviously,
very
when
true. I
they
get
are
you.
like that, I feel like for me, when I ask for someone's opinion or perspective on something,
Nothing
I
else.
already have an idea. I have
You just
already,
need confirmation.
I just need confirmation. And if you're gonna come to me with something that is way too negative from what I'm like, oh okay, thanks. And I realize, you playing me. Already,
It's like this other,
I have the whole thing figured out. I just need a confirmation. You know, when I want to dress up, I'm going to dress up and go to my friend. Am I okay? Then I go to my roommate. Am I okay? I need, you can't just get one opinion.
But then, guys, it goes back to this other post I once stumbled on upon my Facebook feeds. They once said, or the person once wrote, sometimes your exes just come back in your life just to see if you're still stupid. That's what it said. And I coughed for a while because I think it's true. Just like he was saying,
Yeah.
like you've got two options: be the devil or be
a good,
like the
generous
angel
person.
or whatever. Yes.
So you see, you coming back to me, it's like you don't trust yourself in a way, or I still have power over you indirectly. So
Clearly,
So-
I think I
That
get
we
where
are
you
not
guys-
going to
communications, it's a no-no.
conclude this in a good manner because we are not.
And it all
actually.
goes to experience, your different life experiences, because I was also talking to my friend. My friend told me that keep in mind the type of relationship you had, especially when you have a child. It gets different. You are
yes,
forced.
with the
When you
child,
have
With
it's
the
a
child, it's
it's a
different.
diff- yeah.
But then, like,
The
you know what he said? Like, it's a male, by the way.
Yeah.
He said to me that, no, to me, so guess what? My girlfriend deals with that. She speaks to my girlfriend. Like, I don't have anything to say to her. I trust my girlfriend enough to take my child as her child.
Of
Some other
course.
people just do that in order to avoid everything. That's you
Yeah.
being transparent in a relationship, showing that, look, I want you to know everything that's happening in my life. Maybe if you could view it in that way.
with the baby, it's a whole complete
So,
scenario. With the
okay.
baby, remember, there's it's no longer me and you.
Yeah, you guys.
Now there's
have,
three of
like,
us.
something that'll bond
Yes,
you
ever.
forever, forever and ever until. So with the baby, it's a different story. But if it's Kogi again, me and you, there's nothing.
Alright.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Activist for no.
Don't talk to
communication
me.
with ex. I just
He
want to
speaks
know-
to his word.
Yeah, he does.
He
He does.
does.
And I really respect that you're a man of his word. But anyway, guys, just to wrap up everything, last question, I just want to know. So, when I see you in the streets as an ex, what do I do? Do I greet you or do I just walk away? What happens? What do you do?
Now, with when you see me walking the streets or the mall or whatever the case, that one it's easy. I
Oh, so that's when I'm allowed to communicate.
No. That it's easy in such a sense that, remember, I'm me. I have all the powers. I can choose to greet you or to simply look
Avoid
away
you.
or avoid you.
So if you
So if I greet you,
you
it
have
will be
the-
a hi, bye,
Okay.
done. We
you
move
have
on.
you have the pulpit as what? The one who broke up with the other partner or the one whom they broke up with? What happens if you're the one who they broke up with? Then I'm sure you're not going to consider a high.
Yes, we won't even consider
So
a
now
hi.
that you're the one who did the breaking up, you feel like it's okay to
You
say
can-
Wait,
hi?
okay, so do you, like, I just want to
For
know
me-
personally, do you greet your exes on the streets? What do you do? Do you greet back if they're actually
I
the
greet
ones
back, and that's just it. That's just a greeting.
Guys,
I
don't
can
know.
never decide on chilling with someone like, oh, let's go out and have a drink. Why?
So, like, saying hi.
Saying
But
hi,
it's
it
high,
doesn't do
it's on
any
the
harm.
street, it's high.
It's a hi and then
on
we
the
move
hi,
on.
Okay, like, on, like, like.
No,
on the
like,
phone.
on the
phone,
phone.
it does
It
have.
gets
On the
more
phone,
because
'cause-
we're like in different places. but we're using the one medium, like,
Guys,
hey.
do you know how other people are so bold out there? They wouldn't care. You know that.
I also
they come
have
up to
people
you
that
and then
wouldn't
hug you.
care.
Like there's this other guy who I was once involved. I was having lunch with my friends, and then he came, behind me and he gave me a kiss on the cheek. And
I mean,
he was
I'd
like,
say-
you'll always be my girlfriend. And the fact, he was actually right when he said we actually never broke up. But still, you know what happened. We just stopped talking, and that says a lot.
I would tell you, don't do that. I'm honestly genuine with people. Like, when it comes to honesty, I tell you, you don't touch me like that. You don't call me like that. You don't do anything. It's just a high. We're not together anymore, right? It's not like we're brothers or we're siblings whom we haven't seen each other in a while, and then you come and hug me like you jump on. That's a sibling. We are not anything. We are nothing. We are just now random people that know each other.
That have a past.
People that have
Oh,
people that have a history, and that's it. Let it stay a history.
But
See,
guys, just
she's
so you know,
agreeing
whenever
to
I
you.
see my exes in the streets, I get this slight panic.
I
I don't know about you. Don't
I
you
don't
guys
get it.
feel something like
Okay,
something stirred up?
yes.
I panic because I think, okay, I say hi, what then? Do I change the routes? I'm calculating, do I have enough time? Should I pass? Okay, which direction? But in the same time, I don't want to seem like this as a, I don't know, what do you guys think? That's what I go through.
With me, if I meet up with an ex, I have it in mind. It's a high. You stop me, I'm gonna smile. Especially if I'm looking as lavish as you know me
Yes,
to be.
girl.
I have that. I even lift my head high, like he
You
needs
proportion
to
yourself,
see.
you know.
He needs to see that. Wow, she is still intact,
Mm.
and it's hi. How are you? I'm good. Okay, bye.
And then
You know,
later
can I be
on,
the
he
guy
calls.
here?
I hate those. Yes, definitely.
Can I be the guy?
Yes, please.
You know, coming back to what Koki is saying, as much as girls are not the same, even with guys, we are not the same. So you'll find those when you start doing like those things, like, hi Koki, and then you'll expect me to say more, and then I move on. Because it was a simple hi.
For me, I have both expectations.
Mhm.
It's either he's gonna stop me and be like, wow, you look nice, where are you going, or where are you from?
So with me,
Or it's just gonna be a hi, how are you? I'm good, and that's it. I also expect that. I expect the unexpected, but I know if it comes, if a bomb blows up here, I'm ready. I am
I
ready.
don't know,
Tell me.
so with me,
Okay.
it's you know, I've taught myself one thing. Don't expect too much. Don't expect too much.
That's
So
one thing.
when
That is-
when you
that's
see
what I know in life.
when you see your ex in public, don't expect too much.
I'm sorry.
They can.
Call me prideful or whatever, but I know he'll call. And I'm expecting. I'm like,
You-
and you know what happens? I pick up that phone and I can hear you. That it's mang. But guess
Oh,
what?
hi,
I'll be like,
who's
hi, who am I
speaking?
speaking to? I know that will break you down. I know that will just make
Like,
you
oh, wow,
forget
you
what you
deleted
even
my
wanted to
numbers.
say.
You see,
They even be
that's-
like,
Like,
you said my numbers. I'm like, duh,
You
of
know,
course I have to
exactly,
delete
because
them.
they
What do
like
you
doing
mean?
that. They like doing that. You deleted my. What did you expect? We are done.
We are done.
What did you expect? The fact that I'm picking up your call, especially because I have like this, thing. I remember people's numbers very well, but still,
You're not alone.
I just want you to know that everything is well. You're not God.
You're
You see,
not-
that's why with me, once you say let's go separate ways, see you in the future. That is, why are you calling? Leave me alone.
Wow, guys, okay, this is very
Wow.
interesting.
Leave me alone.
I think that's the closing line for today.
Yes.
Leave me
Alone.
Alone.
Hashtag. We can put a hashtag on
Yes,
that.
what?
hashtag.
Hashtag.
Allow us,
For what?
like this was trade actually lists us, because people are fixing the country. Please, exist.
I remember seeing a post of our famous Nomza Mumbat. It's like, please leave other people's boyfriends alone.
Yes.
But I feel like she should have just said, leave other people's partners alone. Leave us alone. Why are you still talking to us? Why? I mean, my boyfriend, people deal with certain things differently. Maybe I may not be the insecure one. I may not be the one who knows I don't trust myself, but my boyfriend can be insecure. Knowing that my ex can pop up anytime and text me, he may be insecure and he may not like that. And we tend to think that guys are violent and it's not a matter that they are actually violent. It's because of what's happening that makes them have this rage in.
Okay, but anyway, just so you guys know, I like it when my partner knows that my ex is still in the DM, so
I
that
also like
so
it.
that
I
that will
also
keep
like
you
it.
on your toes, you know,
You
so
know-
that you know that you can get replaced anytime. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. I can feel that I'm about to
You're about
open
to
up
go another
other
one.
wounds or whatever.
Exactly.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us in studio. It was a love talking to you guys.
Thank you.
And yeah, I hope in your next life you'll be more forgiving. You know, hashtag skaba emisa skaba forgive
but
them
like
for whatever
forgive
they
them,
did.
whatever.
So at home, I will leave you with this question: is it disrespectful? Would you or would you not? Till next time, it has been good. I am Nondimi Somdebele. Bye.